This week on C Plus News Time, Mike Birbiglia is doing a movie tour, HBO announces its comedy show debuts, and NBC is bringing variety back. Them other networks don't know how to act. I think it's special what they've got on their back, so turn around and I'll pick up this. C Plus News Time.
It's C Plus News Time. Delivering to you the news you didn't know about, the news you didn't care about, and the news you didn't know you cared about. With host, Chad White. Now, here's that host, Chad White.
Adults who run up and down the stairs, who is chasing you? Welcome back to C Plus News Time. I'm your host, Chad White, and this is the comedy news you didn't know about for the week of May 23rd, 2016. Did you happen to check out the Upfront special last week? It'd be super nice if you did. Also, call your mother. She misses you. First up, Mike Birbiglia is going on tour. His movie, Don't Think Twice, is coming out in July, and to celebrate it, Birbiglia is going on a 4-state, coast-to-coast tour. Between the start of June and the end of July, the comedian will be screening the movie, doing Q&A afterwards, and even a little bit of improv workshops. Cities Birbigs will head to include San Diego, San Francisco, and San Rafael, as well as other cities that don't have the San prefix. The tour will culminate in the New York premiere on July 22nd and 23rd. Next, HBO has confirmed the airtime of its newest comedies. High Maintenance, Insecure, and Divorce will all make their debuts this fall. High Maintenance is the Vimeo show that's now a full-scale cable production. It stars Brian Sinclair as a pot dealer who deals with his neurotic customers. Insecure is the show from Issa Rae that follows two black women as they deal with everyday race issues. And Divorce is about Sarah Jessica Parker, who presses the restart button after a failed marriage. While no exact date is given, we do know that these shows will air this fall. Our final story centers around NBC's revival of the true variety show in the form of a show hosted by Maya, Rudolph and Martin Short. The Voice, America's Got Talent, and all of those other shows do exist, but they're not true, real-to-life variety shows. America's Got Talent is the closest, but all that really boils down to is a singing competition or dance-off. Maya and Marty looks to bring back the campy spirit and live attitude that faded away with shows like Hee Haw and The Lawrence Welk Show all those years ago. If you didn't know, the show is adapted from a one-time special that aired on NBC in 2014. This week, the first episode of the new venture will air and will feature some of the biggest stars in the world. Jimmy Fallon, America's Tom Hanks, Larry David, Miley twerk star Cyrus will all make their way to the stage. But as Variety points out, this is to be the first time a younger generation will get to experience the true insanity that comes with a live variety show. There's sure to be not only sketch and games, but music, dancing, singing, and parody, and large-scale acts, you name it. That's what makes this show different from the current slate of late-night shows. Viewers of classic shows like The Brady Bunch Hour got to experience amazing gems that cannot be seen today. I'm not saying these are extremely important gems, but interesting nonetheless. Who saw Charo and didn't instantly want her to squeal her name for the 100th time, or have Captain and Tennille do their singing thing? There is the issue of what happens when the jokes don't land. The live audience will provide immediate feedback. Viewers of Saturday Night Live can attest to the sheer screeching halt that the show experiences when a joke falls flat. It's the worst feeling, but players have to go along with it. Or what happens when everything seems like it's going right? Last year's Neil Patrick Harris hosted Best Time Ever had a decline in ratings, even with guest hosts like Shaquille O'Neal and large-scale stunts, and even huge giveaways. It looked as if things were going so well, but the show didn't retain audiences and was ultimately canceled. Now the show lives in the variety show graveyard with the likes of Donnie and Marie and Ed Sullivan and Sid Caesar. Like Best Time Ever, Maya and Marty is set to hit a niche market when it airs. No other variety-styled shows will be airing at the time, as they're on days after the Voice finale and weeks before the America's Got Talent premiere. This is a prime time spot for these two stars to have. 6 episodes will have to prove if Maya and Marty can pull it off. This couple has enough talent between them, though, so this shouldn't be a problem. And that's all the news I have for you for this week on C Plus News Time. Why don't you subscribe and check out one of our other videos? Of course, you can always head to the website cpluscomedy.com, where we got the latest news, reviews, features, interviews, and other good comedy bits that only I can provide you with. You can follow us on Twitter at cpluscomedy, follow me on Twitter at ChadBlackWhite, like us on Facebook, tumble with us on Tumblr, and have a good Memorial Day. And don't forget to memorialize things like this.